I'm Eric Martin. I'm a double below knee amputee. I live here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm here to tell you my story on this journey of being a double amputee and how I became an amputee. I've been a licensed hairstylist, cosmetologist since 1996. First of all, I'm a diabetic. I lost my first leg 5 years ago due to a blister that was on my toe that wouldn't heal. Due to me standing up all these years, that my blood vessels were damaged in my toes and my feet. So that was one of the problems that caused me to have my foot amputated. At first, I was a little scared, but the whole situation, I think, starts with your mind. You know, you have to have your mind ready for this, you know, and keeping a positive attitude and positive people around you and a good support group helps 100%. And finding a good prosthetist to work with you, to making sure that your legs are comfortable, because this is something that you're going to be dealing with for the rest of your life. Them just knowing you, knowing your situation, I think I have that with Horton. No, as a matter of fact, I know I have that with Horton's.
My name is Chris Horton. I'm an orthotist and a prosthetist at Horton's Orthotics and Prosthetics. I'm kind of lucky because a lot of people don't really love what they do, and I get to wake up and love going to work. So seeing a patient take the steps for the first time, see that we're impacting kids' lives with scoliosis or something like that, knowing that every day, everybody we see, we make a difference. When you see that you've impacted somebody else's life, and you see that they're holding hands with their wife or, you know, carrying their kid with something that you helped create and make, it's the most rewarding thing anybody could ever do.
My name is Mike Horton. I'm a staffed orthotist and prosthetist at Horton's Orthotics and Prosthetics. I like the aspect of the fabrication. Every patient's unique. Every issue that is a challenge for them has to be overcome. And really what we do biomechanically, it's dynamic. I mean, these people are walking, they're living life, and that's the challenge as far as the engineering part of it. It's part of and it's an extension of that person. The philosophy really is take care of the patient, treat them how you would want to be treated, and be sensitive to what they're going through. Well, I think one of the important aspects of what we do at Horton's is the initial visit or contact with a new amputee. It's like meeting a friend. That's how I try to do it. So usually one of the very first things I tell them is, hey, we're about to talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna see each other a lot. We're gonna be with you all through this process to help guide you. And obviously with my career, I see people all the time strive, live normal, healthy lives, get back to where they were, and in many cases, that initiates even greater achievements because it becomes a mechanism to push them to do more than they would have ever done. And they're capable of that, and that's what I want new amputees to be aware of.
My name is Chris Short, and I'm a peer support specialist at the VA. I'm a veteran, lost my leg in Afghanistan back in 2005. Every issue you can have to struggle with, I kind of went through that at one point. And the thing to remember is to never give up and to, I guess, get connected with some kind of support group. There's a lot of different support groups there. There's ABLE, which is Amputees Beyond Life Expectations. They do a lot of stuff. It's a group of amputees that get together. And that's a very important thing is to have, with a support group, is to have a group of people who are doing the same thing. And part of that's getting a connection, being with people who are going to be patient with you and work with you. And that's another very important thing when it comes to finding a prosthetist that you're going to work with, because more than just a business relationship where you're getting a prosthetic or whatever it may be, you're going to depend on them for a lot of stuff. You may be calling them after hours, you may be needing more supplies than what you got a prescription for, whatever it may be. So that's the most important thing, is to get a prosthetist that you trust and that you know you can count on when it comes time. Well, they're friends, first of all, but they're also, they're a great company. They take care of their people. I would highly recommend Horton's to anybody looking for a prosthetic. They treat me right, and that's important.
Myself and Mike, we've all had patients where they ask us questions about being an amputee. We have a community built for amputees to rely on each other. We have an amputee named Alan that has taken it over and has blown ABLE up to more than what any prosthetist could ever make ABLE. We have annual events that we do, tailgates and fishing, and amputees are able to come together and have fun. They also hold weekly meetings, so they can go to these meetings and get information from amputees. ABLE's not just there for the amputee, it's a resource for their family or their friends.
I would definitely recommend Horton's. Once you get back to walking, The sky is the limit.